Welcome to Classic Pipes. This is an item and fluid transport mod available for all three major mod loaders, inspired by old versions of Buildcraft and Logistics Pipes, built from scratch to stylistically match up with modern Minecraft. As well as adding basic item and fluid transport pipes, Classic Pipes also introduces a system of networked pipes that can be hooked up to your chests and machines to sort, fetch, and craft items automatically. The most important pipes to begin with are wooden pipes and copper pipes, which can both be crafted with early game materials. The player unlocks new, more advanced pipes as they progress through the material tiers of the game. Copper pipes can be attached to a container, and when powered by a redstone signal, they will extract an item every 8 game ticks, which is the same as a hopper. Wooden pipes are basic general purpose pipes, and come in every vanilla wood type. The different wood types won't connect to each other, letting you run multiple pipes in parallel. Different pipes have different behavior at junctions and dead ends. The default behavior for most pipes is to distribute items at junctions in a round-robin pattern. This means that an equal number of items will go in each direction. At dead ends, the default behavior is for an item to be ejected into the world. While copper pipes are required for extracting from containers, any pipe can be used to insert items into a container. Items can only persist in a pipe for up to 20 minutes. This is longer than the 5-minute despawn timer for items on the ground, but still means that items cannot be left in a pipe forever. There are a bunch of other basic pipes. Golden pipes will accelerate items to high speeds. Iron pipes will route items in a single direction at junctions, and can be switched using a redstone signal. Brick pipes will never attach to containers, allowing you to weave pipes through tight gaps. Bone pipes will distribute incoming items in a random direction, rather than using the round-robin distribution. Lapis pipes will prioritize insertion into containers, and pass each item on if it's rejected by the container. Diamond pipes will sort items by direction using a configurable menu. You can use mod labels or tag labels in a diamond pipe to sort by mod or tag as well. Flint pipes will deploy items like a dispenser would, and work with all vanilla and modded dispenser behaviors. Obsidian pipes will destroy items forever. Advanced copper pipes can extract a whole stack at a time and can be filtered, but they require another ingot to craft, so they're not cheap. Most of these basic pipes have an equivalent fluid pipe, which can be crafted by combining the item pipe with honeycomb as a wax sealant. The fluid pipes work how you would expect, and can interact with any kind of tank or other fluid handler. Together, these pipes provide a robust and intuitive item and fluid transport system, but there's a more complex set of pipes for those willing to learn how to use them. Networked pipes are a set of item pipes that can connect together and perform logistical tasks, such as item retrieval, sorting, auto-stocking, and even auto-crafting. To get started with networked pipes, you will need to travel to the Nether and find some quartz, and you will need to locate a geode in order to make tinted glass. To create a network, just place some networked pipes so that they are connected to each other. You will know that two networked pipes are properly connected when their connections turn from red to green. If two networked pipes are failing to connect, then you probably have a junction between them, or an incompatible pipe such as an iron pipe. You can fix this by replacing the junction with another networked pipe. The basic networked routing pipe is the best option for junctions where specific functionality is not needed. The vital first step of setting up a network is to set a default route. Failing to do this can result in items being sent in unpredictable directions, possibly including getting stuck in a loop and despawning. A default route is easy to set up. Just attach a networked routing pipe to a chest or other container, open its GUI, and check the box that says default route. Now, any items that have nowhere else to go will end up in this chest. Make sure the default route stays connected to the rest of your network while you're building it. Routing pipes can be used for sorting items in your network. Use the routing pipe's filter to set which items should be sent here, or use a mod label or tag label. Once the filter is set, all the other pipes in the network will know exactly how to get matching items to the correct routing pipe. Matching pipes can also be used to sort items. When you attach them to a container, they will cause the network to route any item already present in the container to this location. To retrieve items from a network, you can attach a provider pipe to any container that should be able to provide items. The provider pipe has a filter if you want to limit the kinds of items it can provide. Then, you can use a request pipe to request items from across your network. Just click an item to choose how many of the item to request. You can also right-click to quick request a single item, or shift-click to quick request a stack. If you want to keep a container or machine stocked with a certain item, you can use a stocking pipe to automate requests. Set the filter to select which items should be stocked, using right-click to increase the count and left-click to decrease it. Finally, auto-crafting can be performed using a recipe pipe. Recipe pipes can be programmed with a crafting or processing recipe. When a network receives a request for an item that is not available, it will check to see if any of the network's recipe pipes know how to make the item. It will then send the recipe's ingredients to the recipe pipe. On its own, the recipe pipe cannot craft anything. It must be attached to a machine or processing system capable of turning the ingredients into the result, such as a vanilla crafter. When attached directly to the front of a crafter, the recipe pipe will automatically configure the crafter's slots and trigger it to craft once all the ingredients have been delivered. Other machines or processing systems will need to be properly set up by the player. If a recipe pipe needs to send different ingredients to different locations, such as sending fuel to the side of a furnace and the actual ingredient to the top of a furnace, then the direction of each ingredient can be configured in the GUI. The player can also configure the direction from which the recipe pipe should expect the result. If there is a container in that direction, then the recipe pipe will attempt to extract the result from that container. Once you've set that up, you will be able to request the item from a request pipe. Stocking pipes can also make use of auto-crafting. And that about covers all the main features of Classic Pipes. For more specific information, please check out the Classic Pipes wiki, linked below the video. To download Classic Pipes, visit CurseForge or Modrinth. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the mod.